Hey, what's up you guys? It's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk a little bit about why you shouldn't put off something you can start doing today, tomorrow. When you really want to do something, you will make the time to do it. You don't have to wait until a certain point in time to start pursuing your goals or your dream. You can start now. Every time you tell yourself you're gonna wait until you find the motivation, or oh, you're not motivated, it's just not gonna come out of thin air. You gotta tell yourself if you really want something to happen that you're gonna make it happen, and you're gonna take the steps to make it happen. And even if this happens like, in the middle of the night, you can get on your phone and start researching or trying to better understand the steps it takes to get to your ultimate goal. This could be anything from a diet to how are you going to get a certain grade in a class. You don't have to wait for a specific point in time to start making that happen. You can make that happen in that moment. You can make a plan, you can do your research, can really take the time to figure out what it is exactly that you need to do to get from point A to point B. It doesn't happen overnight, but I think that when you start with a plan or an outline or steps you think that you can do to ultimately get to that goal, then that puts you in a really good place. And you need to motivate yourself. No one's going to motivate you. You have to find that motivation within yourself, and you have to start carving time during your day to dedicate that time towards making your dream or your goal come to fruition. You can't rely on other people to take you there. Have a little more faith in yourself. Put in the time, put in the effort. Nothing worth pursuing comes without a struggle, and that's okay. Don't keep telling yourself you're gonna wait until the next day. Start doing something about it now. It's always easier said than done, but if you start doing little things now in the moment, then you never know where that might take you in the future. When I started live streaming on LiveMe, I would get on and I had no idea what I was gonna talk about, and I would stream for like 30 minutes or an hour, and I'd maybe get 500 views within that time because I just started. And that's what happens when you start. You gotta go through that struggle of, oh, I'm not getting this many views. Like, everything happens incrementally, and I know I've talked about the fitness journey and how good things come in steps and increments. Nothing ever happens just overnight, and you really just need to believe in yourself and believe in what you want to do and what you want to achieve. And I think it's safe to say that we're all out here chasing a dream or pursuing a career goal or an academic goal, or maybe just a goal within your social circle. Stop waiting for someone to change your motivation, and stop telling yourself, oh, I'm going to wait till tomorrow, I'm going to be more motivated tomorrow. That's just not how it's going to work. You got to tell yourself that you want this and you want this to happen, and come up with a plan and just keep taking action, like every single step of the way. Even those days where you're already projecting out like, oh, I'm going to go home after whatever and I'm going to take a nap. And I know before I even recorded this video, I felt that way today. And then I took, photos for my Instagram. I'm doing this video right now. I'm going to get on my stream right after this. And I've been literally moving from 45 minutes away to my new place that I'm living in now. And I felt like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to do any of this, and I really just need a nap, and da-da-da. And then I told myself when I got here that I'm gonna decompress and settle in and just start going again, just re-energize myself, and then tell myself, okay, I gotta do my hair, I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna set up my lighting, I'm gonna set up my tripod and everything. And I did it, and it feels really great. But it took me saying, okay, I need like 5 minutes to breathe when I get home, and then I'm gonna do everything step by step, and I'm gonna feel great afterwards, because I knew I did all of this stuff before the end of the day. And a lot of the time, the day that you plan out isn't gonna happen the way you wanted it to happen, and that's okay. Life happens, things will happen that will make you feel like you're taking a big step back, and it's okay. That stuff happens to everybody. You just gotta pick yourself up the next day and continue being proactive in your pursuit. Even if it's getting on your phone at night and researching whatever it is, or taking the time to brush up on whatever course material, if it's for a class, or researching healthier food options if your goal is diet or a fitness goal. You really just have to take initiative in your life. Even if like life keeps happening to you and you start to feel like, oh, I'm a victim and all this stuff keeps happening to me and I always attract just like negative things or bad experiences. It's like, no, life is really challenging you to bring the best out of you. So when life keeps happening, keep going, keep pushing yourself, and keep being proactive, because you'll get through it. But you have to be persistent and you have to be diligent in what you want to do, because if you really want something, you're going to make it happen. You're going to make it happen. You're going to make the time for it. But there are going to be those times where you're just so tired. But if you really want something, you'll go completely off track from the plan that you have, and that's okay, because it happens. Life happens. And I think a lot of people get scared away from pursuing their dreams because life keeps coming at them, whether it's like financial problems or family, friend problems, social issues, health problems. I'm a grade A example of constant health problems stopping me from proactively pursuing things, but I don't stop. I spend so much time researching and messaging and sending emails out if I can't get out of my bed, or if I don't have the strength to stream. I'm always trying to do something, because you never know what might come out of that one message that you sent to that one person, just on that off chance, or that one comment you leave on somebody's YouTube channel. Like, something can really come from that, but you have to be diligent. I'm a Live Me streamer. I have over 100,000 fans on Live Me, and it's really bizarre for me to say that, and sometimes it's weird to go on my profile and see that, and I always get questions about, well, how did you get such a huge following? And it's just because I was persistent. I was really persistent. I was streaming almost every single day when I started streaming, and I didn't think anything would come from it. Next thing you know, the same people are coming to my streams, and they're looking forward to seeing me in my streams and networking with me on my other social media platforms. I started streaming in September of 2017, and now it's basically August 2018. I have over 100,000 people following me on Live Me, and that's insane. But it went from me streaming every single day, every moment I could, every single day, working a full-time job. There would be like a month where I wouldn't stream, and people would message me and they're like, where are you? Are you okay? Wondering where I'm at. And I just thought, that is so crazy. I ended up developing a stream schedule, and there's that expectation like, oh, she's gonna be on these days at this time. So now it's inadvertently my social responsibility to make sure that I am on my stream at those times, and it's so crazy, and the payoff has been so great, because I put in that time. I streamed during times I didn't want to stream. I didn't feel it. I didn't want to stream, and the next thing I know, I'm on there and I'm making new friends and new connections and just having these wonderful, meaningful streams. So even if you're doing something for your overall like big picture goal and you just don't feel like doing it today, you don't know what's going to happen if you force yourself to do it, and sometimes you have to. And I'm not saying that there are times where, okay, you just need a break, you just need to walk away and decompress. There's going to be times like that, but sometimes if you really push through the challenging times, it will pay off. So I really hope you guys took something away with what I've said today. Don't put things off until tomorrow if you can help it, because if you start now, even if it's something that you think is so minuscule, it might be something that makes a really great impact on your life and on your dreams and on your goals. And that's just life. Life is wonderful, happy, crazy, confusing, like that. So keep pushing and be diligent and persevere, and you will get there. You just have to tell yourself that you will get there, and you will, and you will. Believe me, I'm your girl. Listen to your girl.